federal government has announced the reintroduction of history as a subject in basic education curriculum in Nigeria, 13 years after its abolition. Minister of Education Malam Adamu Adamu, who gave the indication at the flag-off ceremony of the reintroduction of history in Abuja, said a total of 3,700 history teachers have been shortlisted for the first round of training to enhance teaching of the subject. Represented by the Minister of State Goodluck Nana Opiah, the minister lamented that history, which used to be one of the foundational subjects taught in schools, was unjustly abolished. This, the minister maintained, almost resulted in the nation retreating into primordial sentiment due to lack of knowledge of its evolution.
It is not too late to rediscover and expose our next generation to the historical development of their fatherland and begin to conscientize them on the prevention of pitfalls and how to avoid the repetition of past mistakes and failures. This will help them reconnect with the past. This can be done through documentation of facts and figures by teaching and learning history as a subject.
Meanwhile, the Executive Secretary, Universal Basic Education Commission, Dr. Hamid Bobboyi, explained on his part, gave an indication on how 3,700 history teachers were selected from the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory for the training.
Yeah, now it's a very simple arithmetic. 100 teachers per state multiplied by 37, you have 3,700 that are involved at this initial phase. So basically, I think that's the number that we think should be the takeoff. But it's a continuous thing. It's not something that just begins, but it's flagging off the training of history teachers, which had not been done for the last 2 decades plus, isn't it? And I think it's something that we feel very happy that at least we are able now to also bring in the capacity building part to make sure that these teachers are prepared to teach in the class.
For the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Sa'ad Abubakar, the reintroduction of the subject would establish a platform for Nigeria's rich history to be explored once again.
History to me is much more than study of the past. It is the interpretation and analysis of human activities and relationships, and analysis of human activities and relationships which explain the present and help to chart a course of the future. It serves as a channel for the transmission of cultures, traditions, and values from one generation to another. It prepares the leadership group for addressing challenges of the present and the future.
History was removed from primary and secondary education curriculums in the 2009 and 2010 academic session. CNN News.